Hello everyone, my name is Kylot Panglot. Welcome to my Civilization 6 tutorial and welcome to my channel. I'm starting this tutorial with the strange episode 0 because... Oh, hello. Because these kinds of series tend to be quite lengthy and I think they deserve an introductory episode of their own because you need to know what you're signing up for before you actually start watching things like this because, well, it can take a lot of your time. Also, I wanted to use this episode to introduce myself because I'm new to creating content on YouTube and most of you probably don't know me. So yeah, as I said, my name is Kylot Panglot. I have been watching YouTube for a long time now and I wanted to make videos for quite some time now, but there were these things stopping me. First of which is my native language is not English. And when your native language is not the same you are going to make videos on, it can be quite hard. First, it can be hard to play the game and talk in the same time. Also, it can be hard to... sometimes I'll stop and think for a word. Sometimes I'll stop and think what is the best way to express myself. And also I'll make a lot of mistakes maybe. So I'll appreciate it if you're patient. Thank you beforehand. The second thing that was stopping me was, well, my PC is not the greatest. As you can see, the quality of the video and the sound are not particularly good. And this can be a problem, but, well, if I see views and likes going up, I'll try to do something about it. I'm starting with tutorials because, well, generally I like helping. If I create something that people like, if I create something that people find useful and can learn from it, and I see positive feedback, well, I feel good. It's kind of a mutual benefit, really. So, if you like the video, like and subscribe. This will help me a lot and it will tell me that I did well and it will motivate me to do more videos. Why start with Civilization 6 tutorials, though? Well, there's a whole story behind it. First off, I'm new to the series. I have never played Civilization game before. And I was hearing a lot of the game, a lot about the game. A lot of people were saying that it's really good game and it's worth trying and whatnot. So I decided to try it. But the thing about this game is that it's really complex. There are a lot of mechanics working together simultaneously, and it can be quite overwhelming at the start. And yeah, that's what happened to me. It almost threw me off how complex this game is, but well, in the end I decided that I want to learn how to play the game and I want to see what this game is all about. And I started with the tutorial in game, which is, well, honestly, it's quite bad. It was like, click here, now you have a city, click here, now you're researching technology, click here, now you have government and policies, and I was like, what are these things? What do I do with them? Why should I care? What's my goal? But it was never explained, and it was quite short for such a complicated game. So I turned to the internet. The internet, I can't speak. The internet. I turned to the internet to look for more tutorials and better ways to understand the game. But, well, I never managed to find my thing. I will not explain what was the problem now, but I couldn't find anything that that helped me understand everything that was going on in this game. And well, I decided to do this thing myself after I managed to understand how this game works and how everything glues together. And also, as a new player, I remember the things I struggled with. And if it happens that these are the same things you struggle with, well, I can save you the struggle. That's 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 why I think it's a good idea to start with this tutorial. Now, the main part of this video is, as I said, what is going to be the tutorial? How will it be constructed? Before I start talking about the construction, I want to talk a little bit about some psychological things. There are a lot of ways, a lot of strategies you can use when you're learning new things and when you're teaching new things as well. And I'm going to use two things in particular. The first thing is, when you learn or teach something, you want to break it down to a small digestible parts. Breaking it down to small digestible parts will help you understand each thing separately, and then you can grasp the whole picture. That's what I'm going to do with these videos. Every video will be a video about a particular topic, which will talk specifically about this topic, and I'll try not to wander off too much from the topic. The second thing is more of a trick than say strategy. You can call it a strategy as well, I don't know. The trick is, when you see something once, it's easy, even if you don't understand it, it's easier to learn this thing later. What I mean by that is, if I mention, say, wonders, without saying too much about them, and then in a separate video I explain in detail what wonders are, it will be easier for you to comprehend all the information. That's why I'll be breaking down the entirety of this tutorial into two parts. The first part will be the basic part. In the basic part, I'll try to explain in general, without too much detail, how the game works. My goal in the basic part will be to teach you what this game is about in the shortest time possible. And, well, I will not talk too much details about the game. In the second part, though, the second part will be the advanced part. I'll try to look at every mechanics and every concept in detail. Also, I'm going to talk about what are your goals in particular, how to achieve these goals, and in the end, how everything glues together. So how this will work is, you can watch the basic part and understand how the game works, and, well, maybe you can start playing. Then in the advanced part, you will learn in detail how everything works, how everything glues together, and you will be much more knowledgeable about the game. But by watching just the basic part, you can just start playing. That's the idea of the whole construction of my tutorial. So yeah, I think that's about it about this episode. In the next episode, I'll talk a little bit about the basic resources of the game, and I'll compare this game to your regular real-time strategy. Even though this is turn-based game, there are things that can help you understand if you compare it to real-time strategy. So thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it, subscribe maybe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!